We're down here at Dedham Mill on the beautiful River Store in Constable country, and this is one of the rivers that you would think of as being incredibly natural, lovely connected habitat for all sorts of creatures. And yet when we looked at mapping the county about 6 or 7 years ago, looking at barriers to fish migration, barriers that would stop them from getting up to their spawning grounds, we were shocked to find that there were over 400 barriers to fish in Essex alone, and on this river particularly badly affected by some of the mills. So today we're going to have a little look and see whether the map that we produced is actually replicable on the ground, and are these structures really a problem for fish? So when we get further upstream, we start to come across barriers like this one here at Dedham Lock. Now this would originally have been part of the canal system, boats coming up and down, and the lock gates would open and close, allowing the water to rise and fall. But now we've got a flood defence barrier as well, and you can see that there's a probably 3 meters drop between the top of the level of the water to the bottom, and there is no way that fish can get up that barrier. So it's all right identifying a problem, but what's the solution? Well, here we have one. We've looked at the Old Stratford River, we've seen how it meanders all the way around the main Dedham Mill, and here at the top end was a weir, not a very large one, but it was enough to actually stop fish being able to swim past. So what we've done here is we've notched the weir. We've got a nice little area that fish can swim through all year round. We've got some little tiles for eels to wriggle their way up the channel, and also these pools that fish can shoal in. So this allows fish 365 days of the year access to the upstream part of the river. Now, why is it important that fish can go from one part of the river to another? I mean, most people will know about migratory fish. They live in the sea and then they come into the rivers to spawn, but it's not just about that. It's about reconnecting those rivers themselves and allowing fish to move up and down within the river. The reason for this is that climate change is really starting to bite now. We have lower water levels at some times of the year, and as the water levels drop, they become more susceptible to the heat from the sun, the water temperatures rise, oxygen levels drop, and suddenly we've got fish diebacks, thousands of fish being killed. Fish need to be able to navigate their way to cooler spots, places that are shady, like under trees that have fallen in the river. Those are the sorts of areas that fish can migrate to. They can actually stay away from predators, and there's a lot of insect food there for them as well. Absolutely essential to river life. With over 400 barriers to fish migration in Essex alone, just weirs and lock gates and all sorts of things, we know that we've got to reconnect our rivers to allow fish to move upstream as well as downstream. But Essex Wildlife Trust can't do this on their own. So we're looking to partners like Mosaic Publicity and their Conscience marketing program, just to try to get some funds in, and also other partners to deliver these projects. We know how to do it now, we just need to get on with it.